Right.
Okay, bye.
Hello, Kentucky. Was all right. What up? Was good. Oh, okay. 14 people in here. Yeah. Nah. Well, kinda at the end, kinda, cause I backed up my live an hour. I hope Sundown still here. Can y'all hear the my fan? Is it really loud? Sundown. Yeah. Sundown. Just stay like half hour, man. 17 people, y'all. Everyone hit that like button, man. Kentucky Viva, Inquisidor, Sundown, OG, Daniel, Smoothie Yo. Smoothie Yo said, people gonna unsubscribe if you keep doing that fighter. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. We have 11 people in here, man. We just had 17 and we're down to 11. ¿Qué es lo que pasa con usted? Vivan los cocolo y pano. Yeah, I might be cocolo, man. I don't know. I might be cocolo. Can y'all hear my fan in the back? Is it too loud? Yeah, but I'm on Dominican time. You know, I am black. Got him. Killer Kentucky King. I'm gonna pull up on King real soon. Uh, okay, okay. What's going on, my people? What's going on? I see 24 people, man. Yo, damn, yo, that's crazy. I have this friend, my friend, right? She lives in Arizona. Remember the beautiful chick I told you about that she's blind now? I think she be cheating on niggas and she blind. Yo, women are crazy. I got mad love for her though. She a great person, but she went blind, man, real young. Um, she went through a tragic event. She went through a tragic event, but yo, she just got her ass done. I'm like, yo, you got your ass done? Like, yo, she got her ass done. She she coming to New York to get her teeth done, and she want to see me when she come out here. I'm like, she bad though. Like, she's a good looking chick, like very good looking. She just, you know, blind now, but she's bad. She is. I'm gonna tell you this right now. She's tougher than a lot of the dudes in this space. She get it in. Like when I talk about on the street level, she get it in. Yeah, yo, son, that's crazy. Women are slick even when they're blind, bro. That is crazy. Yeah, I'll show pics of her. She's a good looking girl. Matter of fact, let me show some pics of her. But I'll show that later. I'll show that later. I'll show that later. I'll show that later. But because tonight the main topic is the Dominican Republic and Haiti border crisis. You know, um, this is something that has been going on forever. but it's even more prevalent now due to the crisis. The civil war. They're trying to overthrow the government in Haiti. They want a new president, and they've been very unfortunate because, like most places, they have to deal with corrupt politicians. But these people think that this guy is even more corrupt, that he's even filthier and dirtier, and that he's staying a year longer than what he was supposed to, and it's a whole thing, man. It's a whole thing. Then you got this guy named they call him Barbecue, Jimmy Barbecue. That he was a police officer, and I guess he had like 20 people killed, or he sets them on fire. It's something really brutal and grotesque. And a lot of the people hate him, and there's people out there that are trying to kill him. But since he was a former officer, he has a little regime, a little gang, a little clan. So right now in Haiti, it's a royal rumble. It's a free fall right now. And there's a lot of people that are casualties, regular civilians that are just trying to survive and live their normal life, but they can't. How can you live a normal life when there's protests? And they say, I think the number would be higher. They say that over 200 people in the last 2 years have died in protests in Haiti. That's crazy. Like in America, they complain about circumstances or police brutality or abuse. But dude, like if you are complaining about any condition in America, go to Haiti. Go to Haiti, man. Wake at man. Go to any other country in the world, because like I tell y'all all the time, man. America is one of the best places to live in the world. But you guys won't agree with that. Now, let me drop the link for Sundown. So let me tell you guys this. For those who don't know, Dominican Republic and Haiti have two distinct cultures. They're not the same people. Okay? And that's not saying that one group is better than the other or one is worse than the other. But they're two distinct groups. And you can't debate that. Haitians, they want their culture, they want to preserve their culture, and so do Dominicans. Okay? People say, "Oh, why can't they work together?" Are you serious, bro? Someone is going to have to accept the other's culture as their own. One will be dominated over the other. These are two very distinct people. Is there times, occasions where you can confuse a Haitian for a Dominican or Dominican for a Haitian? Yes. But these are a distinct group of people for the majority of the time. And no one can try to debate this with me because I know for a fact, because I've lived there. I lived in DR. Because I have many Haitian friends here in America. I don't understand. Like in America, they let me know real quick. Yeah, you might be brown skinned, you might be very Afro, right? You might be very black, but you still Spanish, nigga. Like they let me know. Like they tell me. They put me in the corner. Oh, you Dominican though. Like you kind of black, but you speak Spanish, so you're a little different. Like so they already put me in a different group. What what people have to also remember is Dominican Republic never did anything wrong to Haiti. I know this is hard to believe, but they never did. Actually, happening the opposite. It happened the opposite way. So there's a lot of people who are pseudo intellectuals who never been to the country. They never been to Haiti. They never been to DR. They never really read books. They don't know the turning point in history when after Haiti kicked out the French, what happened after that? It's like they don't know the trajectory of what happened. They skip parts of the story in their convenience to make it seem like Dominicans are these hateful people. On one side, they say Dominicans are black, but then they say you're anti-black, which you can't be both. You know what I'm saying? You have this dude. I think this dude interviewed Xtina before. I'll play a clip of his video. It's preposterous to me how this guy's saying, "Oh, black people, you shouldn't go to Dominican Republic, spend your dollar there for tourism." Dude, you do realize that the better that DR does, the better it is for Haiti. Like, you do realize that, right? Because a lot of Haitians go to DR to escape the harsh reality that they're enduring in their country. And I understand the concept of why Haitians are coming to Dominican Republic. I'm not an idiot. Because I know it's for survival. Anyone would do that. It's in a human being's instinct to move out of danger, to flee danger, for better opportunities to feed themselves and their family. I don't blame them for that. But there are rules and regulations in the world. Now, if you wanna go against laws and you think that every country should be borderless, that's on you. I'm just saying that if you got to your house, okay, and there was a homeless man in your fridge, you'll be shit. Ain't nothing to talk about. You might shoot the motherfucker, right? You probably gonna shoot him. And what people gonna say? Oh, you're racist. Someone broke into your house and was eating your food, and you killed them. You're racist. That's what people are gonna say. That you're racist because someone broke into your house and then you killed them, or because you didn't want them there. No, because there's a way to do things. Okay, and the reason why Dominican Republic is imposing these laws is because the illegal immigration is getting out of hand. And what people seem to forget, that Dominican Republic also is a third world country. I don't know if you guys know that, but yeah, there's people in DR like dying out of hunger. It's not like in America where no matter what, like you gonna eat. It don't matter if you gotta eat spam, tuna, sardines, like self-style set ketchup and rice. Like it doesn't matter. They have what you call that again? EBT, SNAP. They don't have that in Dominican Republic. They don't have that in Haiti. Those are very harsh conditions. Every country in the world has regulations, rules that people must follow so they can be ordered. Okay? Because imagine if there was no rules. We'll be running like chickens with our heads cut off. It helps people stay in line. So we need to follow some type of system. And the illegal immigration isn't just that Haitians are just doing it. There's many officials, military officials that work on the border, and they just They get flung a few pesos or dollars, and they let the Haitians come right in. And guess what happens too? Those parents sometimes they're letting their young children come right in too. They're letting their young children and they're letting them fend for themselves in a new country with a new language. I mean, that's a scary reality. So then you go, so people want to speak on, child trafficking. That goes on there too. Like, hey, come on, man. There's those are children that are not accounted for. And I would say that, yeah, for many, the better choice is to sneak in the DR. Like I said, I don't blame, like I don't blame them because of the conditions of what our neighbors are going through in their country. It's scary, man. I plan on visiting Haiti if I go to DR very soon. So I plan on visiting. Maybe I'm not gonna go into deep into the jungle, but I might get close enough to see what's going on. Now, what's good, Sundown?
Yo. I'm just keep talking. I'm just posting some links for you, man.
Got you. Um, so I'm going to play this video real quick to see what y'all think.
Cuéntalo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, una mochila ahí. Oye, Pedro, solo eso puede ser. 10. Sí. 6. El baúl. 11. El otro. 12. Mira a ver si en el baúl hay. 13, sí, claro que hay. 13, Bien. La cámara. 14. Al paso, sal. 15. Ya están botados. 16. 17. 18. No lo ligues con los 18, comandante.
So listen, that was a video, and there's many more, similar videos like that. There's many more similar videos like that, and the fact that a person would do that, it goes to show that they're in dire need. So I could be empathetic, like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying, they must be going through it. I watch these documentaries about what's going on in Haiti, these citizens, abiding citizens, people who just want to mind their business. Rancho, is that you? Hold on. Yeah, I'm blocking that person. Hold on, someone is trolling right now. Yo. Okay, yeah, you getting blocked. Someone's trolling. What up, Danny? What up?
Okay, so
everyone hit that like button.
So you gotta understand that it's not just a Dominican thing with the Haitians. Like, there's videos on YouTube where you could see like people from the Bahamas, you can see people from Jamaica, you can see people from the Cayman Islands. Those are predominantly black countries. Trinidad, TNT. Also, they don't want the Haitians there either. In fact, there's people driving around rounding up Haitians to deport them back to Haiti. So it's not just the Dominican issue. And I just find it convenient that a lot of times people will look past the other Caribbean countries, saying that they want nothing to do with the Haitians, and only focus on the DR, saying that they don't want anything to do with the Haitians. Like, it's okay to feel empathetic. Like, I feel empathetic as well, but at the same time, just because their government is mismanaging the money, the government is not taking care of the people like they're supposed to, that doesn't make it other countries' problems to help the individual. And I'm not saying that to sound cold-hearted, but that's true. Just because your country is doing bad, it's not my obligation to take care of you. It's not anybody else's obligation to take care of you. You got to do for self. And some of the links that I posted in your
Private chat.
in the private chat, it touches on some of that. Like, when the earthquake happened, I was in Herbertfield, and the chief Chief Travis, he made Time Magazine. He took an Air Force unit there in 30 hours. 30 hours after that earthquake, there was an Air Force unit, and they went out there and they conducted the largest airfield operation on this side of the hemisphere. And everybody thought that that was going to be the turning point for Haiti. I even posted in there that NATO sent relief. All these countries, they were like, okay, this could be the point where Haiti turns itself around. There's an earthquake that can start from scratch. Missionaries went there, doctors went there, teachers went there. And all of those resources that were put into the country, it went right to the government. The government took all of that money, didn't even fix the area. There's still areas that hasn't changed since the earthquake happened. There's still dilapidated buildings. The infrastructure, as far as like the roads and everything, are caved in. So you wouldn't even know the difference between 2010 post earthquake to 2021.
And that's
And
sad.
that just shows you that's a leadership problem. Yes, it's sad. It's sad, but when you come from a country that's that corrupt, the only real thing that you can do is revolt. Get those people that's in power, get them out. Because obviously nothing is changing. And they're starting to do that. They want the president, they want that cabinet removed from office so that they can get some people in that actually care. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to post. I just wanted to give you some fuel so that you can at least have some talking points. And yes, highlight what Lord Hokage said. Yes, they did. They went and they bought up a bunch of property out there in Haiti after that earthquake.
Yeah, and
And
everyone's saying, "Oh, fuck Trump, vote Hillary," but they don't know the travesties and ugly things they did out there. They they are APED the land, the soil, and the people.
oh yeah, oh yeah, gotten to the point where, I mean, I hate to sound um, like, cold hearted, but have you seen like post apocalyptic movies?
Yeah,
Some of those areas are almost post apocalyptic, where there's just these areas, and these areas have these clans, and these clans run that area. The gangs, it's people that are living in buildings that have no, you know what a squatter is? People that are living like that, collapsed buildings. They have sheets, and they're living in buildings that don't have roofs. They're eating mud cookies, and I'm not saying that as a joke, but it's true. Not all of Haiti is like that, but a vast majority is. So can you look at it and say, well, it's these people's fault because they don't want anything to do with they don't want to help Haiti, or it's these people's fault. They should be doing Haiti, or they should be helping Haiti. Nobody should be helping Haiti but Haiti.
Now, and it's funny when people say, "Oh, Dominicans are racist and this and that," but the Haitian Americans, those same people that are saying that, they're not going to Haiti to help them. They say that DR is so racist and all that, but no one has helped Haiti more than DR, and people don't believe this. You say this, and Sundown, you say this, and people don't believe you. Like, they won't believe you.
No, they won't. Like I got called a clown. Hey, Shanar, you can come on here. You can explain it better than me. Obviously, I got actual links in the private chat that's backing up what I say. And if what I say is too hard for you, grow a pair of nuts.
I don't know. D, your thing keeps connecting, disconnecting. And yo, you know what, man?
Look, listen. I've talked to Haitians before, and I said, hey, why is it that Haitians don't, like Haitian Americans, why don't they send money to Haiti
or get take
to help to help out the cause? And one of them told me that would be like walking inside of a house and wiping your feet off in the carpet because of how the corruption is.
Yeah, I don't know how Haiti is going to change. I don't know how.
Can you guys hear me now?
It wouldn't change in our lifetime. It takes 3 generations for a country to turn itself around. Like Cambodia is just now turning itself around from when the Khmer Rouge destroyed the country. If you know anything about Pol Pot and the Khmer Rouge, when they toppled the government, that country is just now turning around. And that was back during the Vietnam War. So it takes years for a country to turn itself around, but they haven't even initiated that turnaround yet. And I feel bad for them. Like, if I knew that...
That's not exactly true.
Hold on, real quick. Afri, I'll allow any Haitian to come on here and speak and give their opinion. So you bring them on, since that's what we need here. Bring them on.
But you already on here, fighter.
Their president, Sundown. Their president Aristide. He built hospitals, schools. He's even building railways. He got overthrown by America and France because he told France to pay reparations.
I'm not saying that they were outside.
And then since then, all the presidents of Haiti have been handpicked by America. All of them. Even their new president, America's basically leaving him in office, despite him being elected out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there's no way for Haitians to take on America. None. Not America's like America, France, Canada, and who else? I think Brazil. They all got together to invade Haiti when he told France to pay reparations, bro. All of them. There's nothing Haitians can do about that. Nothing.
Yo, Sundown, quick question. What do you think about Haiti? Like, what is?
No, if I knew that my contribution would actually help the country, I would go there and I would help Haiti. I would be a contractor in Haiti. But I don't want to go there and be misused by a government that doesn't care for its people. Like, I would go there in a heartbeat.
But that's not going to happen. That's not realistic, though.
Yeah,
remember,
and
the
then
elite of Haiti.
And then they blame. Listen, and then they blame Dominican Republic. Like, Dominican Republic has anything to do with the corruption that's going on over there? Has nothing to do with it. All they want to do is they want to limit the amount of illegal immigrants, and it's the own employees of the army, of the military, the border patrol, that they receive bribes and they allow Haitians to come in for the money, for the bread, because they feel like they're underpaid. So I don't know, man. Yo, I hear noise in the back.
Somebody has
check back.
Yeah.
That's Algo, bro. We can definitely.
But America, listen. America is not this saint that people think. Didn't America have something to do with Trujillo? CIA?
Say what?
I think
America supported him, yeah.
All the Haitians should go to Jamaica or Atlanta.
We actually do have Haitians. We do have Haitians.
I just wanted to make
it's not that big a deal.
It's not all Haiti's fault, and that's the only point I wanted to make, because the United States of America has played a pivotal role in keeping the country of Haiti from being able to do trade with other countries outside of the United
States. Lord Hogan, let me tell you this. You know whose fault is it? It damn sure ain't yours, because that's what people keep blaming it on.
Listen, I'm not saying it's DR's fault. I'm just saying that that the issue is more complex, right? Like what you said earlier today, right? You was representing for your Haitian people. What you were saying is that, like, people who are in dire straits, right? They're gonna try to flee their situation for an environment that's better. Every group has done that, right? The Jews did that in World War II. The Irish did that when the Britain was invading, right? The Italians did it. The Spaniards. Every group has done that, right? That's just what people do. Look at the Venezuelans. They pretty much starting to take over southern Florida because of the influx of Venezuelans that's coming in from Venezuela, and also
I've heard about that too.
Also, the amount of them that came to Trinidad, because Trinidad is literally right there from Venezuela.
Afri, listen, the lovely Afri. Hold on. She says, how come Hispanics can blame the USA for messing up their countries and yet Haiti can't? I never said Haiti can't blame the US. I'm saying you can't blame DR. The DR is not the United States. That's the problem. Get Dominican Republic out the issue. Like, stop. Don't blame them. Don't even look at them. Don't even look. Haiti can blame whoever they want, but not Dominicans. Dominicans have nothing to do with the turmoil and the position and the conditions they're going through. Has nothing to do with Dominican Republic.
Because the DR, wasn't the DR the first country that responded to Haiti when the earthquake happened? It was DR, and no, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Allegedly.
Yeah, it was DR.
The only one that helps Haiti. They're the only country that helps Haiti.
Wait, hold on. D, why did you say allegedly?
Hey, man, donating money is a corrupt way of doing shit, man.
What?
No, they send troops. DR is the main country that helps Haiti. I can't.
Yeah, they're each other's main trading partner. So of course,
it was DR. No, it was DR first.
They help each
and then
other
30
most,
hours after the earthquake, the US arrived.
Well, the US,
you know what's crazy?
Should not. The US and NATO, they should not count because they spread diseases to the Haitians.
That's not.
You know what's crazy? Other blacks will be like, "Oh, DR is like self-hating," and you know all this other shit.
Hold on. Who spreads diseases to Haiti? Who?
The UN folks. They spread it. Is
the
that
UN? They spread their shit in Haiti's drinking water.
And they fuck Haitian women. They did that.
What? Oh my god.
Okay. Bro, come on. Not tonight.
Not tonight, please. It's Sunday.
No, seriously, they got Haitian women pregnant. The UN troops. Look it up.
They do that everywhere.
They do that everywhere, though. We do that everywhere.
That's how the UN
that's
does.
true.
Bro.
That's
not
true.
Everywhere where
yeah,
soldiers go, we clapping cheeks.
That's what
what
they're
we
known
do.
for. That's what they're known for. Yo, you ever heard that? You ever heard that Calypso song? Fuck, I forgot what it's called. Oh yeah, Gina and Dinah. Great song. You should listen to it.
Listen, I think the biggest problem with people have with the Dominican and Haitian thing is kind of the rhetoric. I think really that's what it is. It's more of the rhetoric on how people voice their opinions, right, about the situation in the DR. You see what I'm saying? Because listen, every country has a right to their sovereign borders. Even though I really don't believe in borders, but the world is not safe enough and financially stable enough to have no borders. So borders is a necessity, right? But I think
8 kids overseas. I'm dead.
I think a lot of people have a problem with the rhetoric. That's just my guesstimation, right? But yeah, I don't really think. I think DR could probably. DR don't have power in NATO or in the global landscape to help Haiti. You see what I'm saying? Because it's nothing as long as the U.S. has kind of like sanctions on Haiti. But there's nothing, and no country could do it. Because if any country truly helps Haiti, then they will face sanctions as well, right? So the U.S. is kind of sticking Haiti in a bad place, and I think it's because the U.S. wants access to a lot of Haiti's untapped mining minerals, right? Like gold, I think iridium and oil, I think, and stuff like that. So it's a very complex issue that it's not going to be really resolved. The only people that could truly resolve it is the people of Haiti, right? And they have to be willing to go to war with their own government and kind of with the U.S. in a sense, politically to rise up, right? I think France should be doing more to help them, but clearly France is a poor country; it can't really do much of anything.
Now look at the position that
France
France is
don't
in
care
right
about
now.
Haiti. France don't care about Haiti.
Yeah, everybody, you listen, man. Before you hop in, look, let me see the likes. Check the like. Hold on, guys, real quick. Hold on. Let me run the show. Let me check how many likes.
Let me go like the video. I'm gonna like the video right now.
Yeah, let me see how many likes I have. I have to do this because you guys drive me crazy. 31 likes and it's 58 people. I should see 30 more likes on here, guys. And please, everyone, when you hop in, mic check, man. Check your mic. Don't have music playing in the background. No porn. I don't want to hear a baby screaming. I don't want somebody like hitting pots and pans, taking a shit. Like, have some etiquette, please, guys.
I live in the hood, so sometimes there's gunshots at night. So
wow, really though. Can you highlight what Blood Moon just said?
Philly going crazy right now.
Yes, fact.
Well, I heard somewhere that I didn't research it, but I heard somewhere that the U.S. doesn't have the sanctions on Haiti anymore.
Could be. See, this is an interesting.
Directly.
They give them for
idea, right?
Not directly.
Go ahead, speak. No, who's that speaking?
That's me.
Also on Hokage.
The U.S. is built so their power solely comes from taking from other people, right? That's literally what their power comes from. That and the military structure. So they will never give back money that they take from their resources to Haiti because that's not their structure. It's all about the empire, right? Like the supremacy of the United States, and it's what keeps us in power.
Yeah, I told you, 225 years of America's existence has been war. What they do, that's their culture. That's our culture is war. War and capitalism.
Your culture, not mine.
But
I guess you could say it's mine because I'm a part of it.
Let me play this video real quick. That's
what makes America great, to be honest. Well, as great as it is, quote unquote.
All right, let me play this video. Everyone, please mute up so people can hear. Okay, thank you.
Here and attack the Haitian people. And I'm not talking about every person in the Dominican Republic, more so the policies of the government. The policy of the Dominican Republic government is anti-black. And definitely
how the policy is anti-black, dude. Like, you know how many black people go to Dominican Republic and they love it and they always want to go back to DR?
I watch him. That's my favorite channel.
He your favorite channel? Yeah, he's an idiot. Stop watching him. He's an idiot.
I know all about him.
I do agree.
DR helps Haiti more than Jamaica.
We should go to Haiti.
DR helps Haiti more than Jamaica, Trinidad, Bahamas, Black Americans.
How is DR? How does DR have anti-black policies, dude? You go to Sosua, that's black people. You go to Samana, that's a black town of not even black Dominicans. That's of African Americans. Samana.
I wonder if this guy saw the clip. Was it the lady from the Bahamas? That famous clip where the lady is talking about how they brought the Haitians in and then the Haitians took advantage of them and she wants them out. That's the Bahamas, right?
Oh, that's mad old. That's mad old, bro.
But still.
This video is like 2 years ago, but I don't agree.
Mine was way older than that. It's older than that. It's way older than 2 years. I seen that years ago.
But I know this person, and he basically pro-black, and he about his people. He was just telling black people that we need to stay out of the Dominican Republic since they so anti-Haitian.
Well, he's not that pro-black. He's married
to a Puerto Rican. But Dominicans help Haitians more than Black Americans.
Yeah, that is true, but
they can't be anti-black if they're helping out a black country more than the black countries are helping them out.
America, it's not really. Not really.
Well, let's not pretend that there isn't some hatred going on. Let's not pretend there's not a lot of chivos. You know, some chivos running around.
You're gonna have like.
I can't really speak.
But you got that on the Haitian side too. You got that on the Haitian side too.
All right,
every side has people like Chivo.
Yeah, but if we're talking about the Dominican, there's problems, but here's the problem, right? It's the media that highlights certain things, right? And what they do is they put a spin on it, right? So that people can click on these videos, click on these articles. And there is a problem because I've seen some videos that there were mobs like beating up this Haitian person for like in DR. I was like, what the hell? You know what I mean? And they was just mad that the Haitian person was there, but the Haitian dude got interviewed was like, I've been here my whole life. You understand what I'm saying? So there's stupid people everywhere. You get what I'm saying? But the problem is the media, they're only going to highlight that. They're not going to highlight the Dominican family that's going to take in some Haitian family, right? They're not going to do that because no one's going to click on it. So I think we got to be smarter as people.
I don't agree with everything what Phil is saying because I don't believe Dominican Republic is an anti-black because they got African Americans that go there all the time and they don't never face discrimination. They have fun.
That's not true. That's not true because a lot of African Americans have complained about getting jacked up by the police when the white people haven't. But I don't believe.
Oh, you saw that video with the African dude that it happened that the police invaded his where he was staying and whooped his ass in there in the hotel.
Yeah, that video was funny. The video was funny.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, DR is racist, and don't go, you fucking bastard.
Well, I'm still going.
I mean, he was. No, but I do agree that we should be sending our money to a black country like Haiti, building up a black country.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy, right? That if DR does,
you should do it, bro.
Like DR's gonna thrive regardless, like because it's not only black people that go to DR. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I didn't. It's not about DR. It's not about DR.
No, it's not. It's not about the DR. But the same people that are saying, listen. But the same people that don't, the same people that they want to, the same people that want to boycott DR, they're not saying, okay, instead of DR, let's go to Haiti. They're not doing that in exchange. So they're literally doing nothing.
Yeah. What about that video where the guy was like, "Stop going to DR and start going to Haiti"?
What this video right?
Who did that video?
I don't know. One of them.
But he's not doing it. Tell him to go to Haiti right now. Let's see what happens.
I think he goes to Mexico with his wife. I don't know about the rest.
Yeah. Oh, Mexico, huh?
Isn't she Puerto Rican? I thought she was Puerto Rican.
Nah, she was Mexican. I thought she was Mexican. I don't even know. He said she was half native, so I figured she was Mexican.
But yeah, my point experience, I just never heard anything from an African American perspective of Dominican Republic being racist to them or nothing, because most of them do have fun, but because we all know the police is over there is corrupt. They take bribes, so, and they're gonna get money out of foreigners because they think most foreigners have money, especially if you're from America, Canada, the UK, and France. They think most Western nations, tourists from over there got money, so of course they're going to him us up, stack us up, because they think they can get rich off of the tourists.
I think the last time we had this conversation, I said that I do believe that it would be in DR and Haiti's best interest if they create kind of like a European, like a union essentially, right? Kind of like the EU has or the United States, and combined with Cuba to kind of combat, right, some of the issues that comes from the U.S. because, you know, like DR is good. DR is better than Haiti, but it's not the best country in the Caribbean. You see what I'm saying?
At all.
So I think at some point, right? Because we got.
I mean, in the Caribbean, what country is thriving the most?
Trinidad and Tobago.
It's definitely not Jamaica.
Yes, Jamaica is thriving, but that's thanks to the Chinese.
Jamaica is actually doing well. The only problem with Jamaica, is the income inequality. Not at all, actually. The problem with
DR
Jamaica
got a decent sized GDP though.
But like Jamaica doesn't really make sense because like most people have running water, most people have electricity. It's just like you said, the GDP is just like low for some reason. But like running water, food, all that, electricity, most Jamaicans are doing great.
Yeah, I think Trinidad and Tobago has, I think, the highest.
Trinidad and Tobago, the Bahamas.
So it's not the Bahamas number one?
I think it was Trinidad. I think it was recently Trinidad, but Bahamas is definitely up there. Oh, I would also like to point out that the reason Bahamas is up there is because in the 1960s, they created a Pan-African pro-black political party to build up their economy, and it worked.
I don't even think it's because of that. I don't think it's because of that.
I think tourism.
It's because it's so close to Florida.
Nah, man. Even the U.S. The U.S. was trying to claim that the leader at the time was embezzling money because they was like they was trying to get him, bro, because he was bragging about it. You know, he was like, "Yeah, black man did my thing." They were like, "He stole $30 million."
So why they kicking out the Haitians? Why they kicking out the Haitians?
The Bahamas. They're not kicking out the Haitians. I think a good percent of the population is Haitian, and they get along. For the most part, they get along fine. It's just here and there.
They deport them, bro.
It just happens in DR, right?
Like I said, a lot of the population is Haitian, and they're doing good. You know what I'm saying? Like in Jamaica, the issue with Haitians in Jamaica is that they do a lot of voodoo, and Jamaicans are very, very Christian. So when they see that shit, they call the cops, they call the military, they call Congress, and it's like, ooh, it's like a really nasty sight.
But at the end of it, I think that the reason why it's happening, or why the focus is on DR more than the other countries, is due to the fact of what Dominicans look like.
True.
Because it's not happening in the other countries. Like you got to do a Google search to find other countries doing it. But if you go on YouTube and get like 50 videos of it, of people talking about it in like 30 seconds, not even 30 seconds, just search away on YouTube. But when the other countries are doing it, they're not getting the same, or they're not held to the same like accountability that DR is.
Is other countries
again? I think it's the complexion.
Is other countries in the Caribbean is deporting Haitians too, like Jamaica, the Bahamas, and Cuba?
Yeah, they are. Of course.
That's sad. I guess they don't want
See,
them.
you wouldn't know about that. You wouldn't know about it. You actually gotta look that up to find that out.
Because this is the thing. Any country in the world, if you go there illegally, and not just the Caribbean, anywhere in the world, there's immigration problems, and guess what happens? Your ass get locked up or sent back. And I don't know why they think this is just like a unique situation. People have to wake up. This is not unique to the Dominican Republic and Haiti and United States and Mexico. No, this happens globally.
Yeah, if you know anything about kingdoms?
You were saying like when Haitians like go there illegally or whatever, they're desperate. People should be have empathy and stuff. But how do the Dominicans feel about
they start businesses off of Haitians?
No, that's up to an individual's discretion.
How Dominicans feel about that?
No. That's I never said that. I said that's up to an individual's discretion. If a panhandler, someone homeless, comes up to you and says, "Hey, can I get 10 pesos?" That's up to you if you want to give it to him. You don't have to do that. Like, you don't have to do anything. What I'm saying, I never said that.
You can even look at it this way. Look at it this way. Let's not even focus on DR. Let's focus on let's focus
on. Hold on, I'll be right back.
East Asia. Let's focus on East Asia. Look at China. Imagine some people coming from like North Korea fleeing into China and trying to live in China, and the Chinese people get a hold of them. They're going to kick them out. Like the first thing that a nation needs is to have a strong border. Just like when you have a kingdom, you want to have that fortification where people can't penetrate it, right? So if you have a weak border, people are just going to keep coming over.
Every nation needs a strong border.
Yeah, every nation.
That's why we got to build a border wall.
Yeah, I heard Dominican Republic is building a wall. They stole Donald Trump.
They're not gonna build a wall.
In all honesty,
people think I'm bashing Haitians. Well, they're not doing that. They're not gonna build a wall.
We gotta build a wall. There's so many Haitians.
That's easy labor.
Yeah, if you don't build that wall, then
we don't need slaves, bro. We don't need slaves. We got our people.
Every country that's risen to power in existence now and ever has been built off of the backs of slave labor. So for a country to rise up, it has always been like that. If you don't believe me,
they need cheap labor. They need cheap labor. So bro, they're starting businesses off of the Haitians, bro. Like it's true. They going to the wall. Like who do you think is bribing the police? It's business owners. They're like, yo, give me like
it's 10, a business, 20. We still got to build that wall.
So Rick and Duffy, like you can't just blame the Haitians for this issue that's going on. Like it's just as much as the Dominican government and these business owners in DR that's to blame for the Haitians coming over as well, because they employ them.
Yeah, that's a fact. You got to penalize them.
Well, they have a trade market that's right on the border. There's a trade market right on the border.
These businesses are hiring them because they get to pay them less with no benefits, and they don't have to give them.
It's like the Mexicans.
They work for free. They work for like pennies. They work for pennies a day.
Yeah. So it's like, you making money right now. Like, what are you complaining? That's why some of them don't complain, because they like, yo, I want to start a business too. I want to live good. You know what I'm saying?
The Dominican Republic
is going to rise up.
Like living good.
The poor Dominicans going to kick them out.
Do the Dominican Republic have a minimum wage, or they don't?
Minimum wage is in America.
Oh yeah.
No,
you know who else is having a issue with Latin immigration? Aruba. They going crazy in Aruba.
Aruba is a mixed country.
Aruba uses dollars, right?
It is now. Yeah. Because all of the Colombians and Dominicans and I think Venezuelans, they flooding into Aruba. Like they said soon, in like 10 years, half of their population is going to be from a Latin country.
Well, it's because the tourism industry has boomed in Aruba. That's why.
It's a small island surrounded by bigger countries.
Yeah.
It's very small.
But
Yeah, they pay
listen,
well, so they're getting invaded right now.
I'll say this because people think that I'm bashing Haitians. I'm not. But if they're like, if they had something like in motion to where they were trying to rebuild themselves and actually working, then yes, like I said before, I would go there. I would go there as a contractor and do what I need to do to help them. So that way, us helping them, and if they're serious about it and they start to show some improvement of sustainability, that would take pressure off of the DR. Then the DR could start focusing on itself, and then Haiti could start focusing on itself. But I said this before, and I truly think this is what might happen in the next 50 years. What might end up happening is, the U.S. sent the Marines to Haiti before. You guys know that, right?
Yep.
So what I think might happen is the U.S. might step in, and the U.S. might make Haiti a part of, a U.S. territory, just like they did with Puerto Rico, make it a state. They're gonna fix it up.
You really think they're gonna do that?
I wouldn't put it past them.
They did it twice already. They might as well do it one more time,
Yeah, and then this time stay. Put a Marine base there, put an Army base there, put an Air Force base there, put a naval port there. They'll turn it around.
Yeah, they did it. They already did it. They're gonna do it again probably if they feel like it.
This gonna make Haitians U.S. citizens, just like the Puerto Ricans. So.
But what's gonna happen is they're going to turn it around. Haiti is going to start to make money. People are going to start to go there because
and then Dominicans are going to go. The poor Dominicans are going to go to Haiti.
Either that, or they're going to start trying to inch their way over to the Americans will start to try to inch their way over to the DR. Start trying to believe how the DR works. And then
America's probably gonna they're gonna invade the whole island most likely. Like just
if America hits Haiti and takes Haiti, DR's next. It's just a matter of decades.
Yeah,
DR's between both islands. DR's between Haiti and Puerto Rico.
Just like last time. Oh yeah, that's true. They're gonna control all three. Shit.
But listen, the last time I said that, I got told that I didn't know what I was talking about. Mark my words. Mark my words. That could happen.
And if they take Haiti and Puerto Rico, they're gonna come for Cuba.
I don't think the Haitians will probably see Cuba. Cuba is a toss up because Cuba has Cuba. No. Haiti. I don't think the Haitians are gonna allow that though, because even right now they're protesting like crazy about the American picked president. So I don't think they would allow America to come back in, just like last time when they all they gotta
do is send second battalion, 75th, and 82nd down there, and it's
Raymond joined. Raymond said that makes no sense because Puerto Rico has been well for decades and still poor.
But look at how much money. Listen, look at how much money America is making off of Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is not making a lot of money, but America is profiting off of everything that Puerto Rico does. You don't think that they would do the same thing to Haiti? You don't think they'd do the same thing to Haiti?
They will.
Haiti needs to kill off its elite population. I think Xtina did a video with with this Haitian girl, right?
It's more than just their elite.
It's Lebanese.
They have gang population as well. That's the problem. Kidnappings are rampant.
The gangs are run by the elite, though.
The gangs,
some of them are funded by the elite.
Some gangs are being controlled by the government.
Those big gangs, they run by the elite. Like
they're having a little civil war.
Not all, but the big gangs are run by the elite, and they are warring with the.
Hold on, and that's who y'all want. That's who y'all want in charge of kids, of women, and innocent men, gang members that kill innocent people.
No.
I was never for gang members.
Bro, we already have gang members. Look at America. Gang members run the country. They run up in other countries, put the pistol to them and say, "Yo, I'm running this shit now. Pay my money." America's ran by gang leaders. That country's a
look at the CIA. Look at everything the CIA has done towards like Central and South America.
Yeah, bro, they made them sell drugs for them so that they could get money.
Microphone check, S man, S. You come on, man. Yeah. Don't hop in here. Just mute your mic before you come in, and make sure you're not outside like parasailing or,
jumping out of planes and shit.
Yeah.
On a party.
Right. Or like changing a tire, like nothing like that.
Or taking a dump.
Yeah. Or making ramen noodle soup. Put it in the microwave. And now, guys, I see 58 people. Hit that like button, y'all.
Hit the like button.
Yo, I want to play the rest of the video because this is how a lot of people feel about DR and the whole border crisis, and they don't understand. I'm gonna have a part 2 to this because I'm not gonna be able to go too long. I'm gonna have a part 2. I think this is an interesting conversation. I'll bring in more knowledge, more information. But
we need more people from Haiti, man. Where the fuck are the Haitians at?
I'm gonna bring someone knowledgeable on Haiti. Let me play the rest of this video because this is the rhetoric that many people have, and they're not aware of anything. They just listen to the news or anything that's extremely pro-black that could be detrimental to critical thinking. All right, hold on. Let me play this video.
Play anti-Haitian. Now you have a person who's born there. In a lot of countries, if you're born there, you're citizens. But you're gonna.
Yeah, but there's more people. There's more countries in the world like that birthright of you being born there and on the land. Oh, now you're the citizen. America's one of the few countries that actually does that. Most countries, you have to be by blood or by like
you have to have ancestry.
Yeah, like it has to be your mom or your dad. You
gotta go through the immigration process. You can't just go and have a kid there and then your kid is granted this. Italy, I told you this a long time ago. Italy has something similar, but finish the video and I'll tell you about what happened there.
All right, just listen to the hate he spews.
To take away their citizenship, send them to a country that they know nothing about, and then they're like, well, they're not citizens of Haiti either, so what are they supposed to do? And we hear a lot of people want to go vacation down there. We recently had a brother and sister from New York.
What's that?
What the hell?
I told you, nigga, I live in the hood.
Yo, come on, man.
Oh no! What the fuck?
It's fireworks, man. It's about to be 4th of July. It's fireworks.
Yeah, that's true.
They went down to the Dominican Republic.
Okay. You see this right here? Black people could go to Dominican Republic and nothing's gonna happen to them. Oh, you're dark. We don't like your kind here. Like that doesn't go on in Dominican Republic. Okay, that's stupid. There's a lot of African Americans that can go to DR and they could pass as Dominican, so that's dumb.
Like me.
I don't know, Terrell. I don't know.
Yeah.
As I'm learning more and more about different things with different countries, because we got to identify countries that have this anti-black hatred.
Anti-black hatred, but then Dominicans are black. Which one is it, you fucking fool?
And we should never give our tourism dollars to these places.
Nigga, if don't give them a tourism, nigga, you ain't going to Haiti. And the thing is too, if DR, the more money you spend at DR, that helps Haitian people when they go to DR, because now they have more opportunities. You go to the touristic spots like resorts, a lot of Haitians work there. And because they know, a lot of Haitians, they know, they're multilingual. They know English, Spanish, French. So even my cousin told me about this, that, you know, she worked at one of the resorts in Punta Cana, and she had a lot of co-workers that were Haitian. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. But it's a lot of things that's happening. As you've seen, they lynch brothers over there and sisters over there.
Lynch? Come on, man. Shut the fuck up, bro.
There. They beat them. They have tortured them. There's been many pictures of this on social media that I cannot post here on a video. Why would I want to step foot in any country that's anti-black? Why? The Haitians are my brothers and sisters. There's no way I can go over there and support the Dominican Republic with my money or tell anyone else that's watching our platform to go support them like that when they're doing this to the Haitians. So let's call it what it is.
Yeah, it's his brothers and sisters, but he don't go over there and help them out. Fucking imposter.
Facts.
He's an imposter.
Facts.
Diaspora channel, because we want to highlight the stories that's happening in the diaspora and the injustices and call out the racism. But you can't just call out the racism of the quote unquote white man, because he's not the only one. You have some racism going on in the Latino world that's we got to call out. Marla Negra also called it out as well. You have some in other countries. No, we have to call it all out. And those who are in leadership.
What about blacks amongst blacks? Does that exist? Hatred within their own, their own people, their own.
Every race hate their own people. I seen that for myself.
No ethnicities within ethnicities, like their own people, their own creed.
Of Dominican Republic, he doesn't look like me or some of you who's watching, but yet he's saying, "Oh, it's our laws." No, your laws and the purpose of doing what they did was to try to whiten up.
Whiten up? You mean not whiten up, bro? It's because it was a group of people coming in that weren't supposed to be there. It's great. It's cool how people skip a lot of key information just to fit what they want to, the narrative they want to spew.
Not Haitian. You can assume that with my dark skin. Many people I know that travel, they always say, "Man, F DR." And I'm like, well, why do you say that? Until I start looking into why they're saying that. You can't stand on any kind of solidarity with your brothers and sisters throughout the world and go visit a place where they're being oppressed. Straight up being oppressed.
They're not being oppressed. They were oppressed in their country. That's why they left. No one is forcing them to be in DR.
That's a fact.
They're in DR because it's the better option from what they fled from. Anyone's gonna feel like they're oppressed if they're poor and broke and they're looking for a way out.
Yeah, the perfect question. No, the perfect question to ask this guy is, why are Haitians going to the DR? Are they going to the DR to get jobs? If so, what does that say about Haiti's government? Why are they leaving Haiti by the droves to go to DR if DR is so racist towards them?
Right. That, I mean, I don't understand. It's like people want
if you bring up the packs, if you bring up the videos, and just people in general from the other Caribbean islands, Black islands, they have the same rhetoric. So I guarantee you this guy would shuck it off, or he would shake it off and try to change the subject, because he wouldn't be able to combat the fact that there are other countries that are predominantly Black that don't want Haitians there either. So what would his reply be to that?
Facts. Good question.
Again, I just think it's because of Dominican's complexion. That's why they're the ones that are spearheaded, and this whole anti-Haitian this, anti-Haitian that, and probably from the Parsley Massacre as well. But
yeah, but they did, similar massacres.
Yeah, I forget what her name was. She joined the stream and she was telling about how the Haitians went into certain Dominican countries or certain Dominican cities and slaughtered the people there as well. So it's not like they're completely innocent.
Yeah. Why he did that?
They got cold over.
No, because
they went in there to help
they just want to say
to help
no.
the
You know what they
slaves,
want to say? What
and then
they want to say is because
the ones who
because Dominicans are, you know, maybe of lighter complexion, more mixed, or they must be in the wrong.
it wasn't about mix because they was clapping the darker Dominicans too.
Oh no,
Anyone who was profiting off of the slavery was getting chopped up.
we're not talking about slavery, bro. We're talking about, bro.
We're talking about when the Haitians
We're not in
went and
slavery no
chopped them
more.
up.
We're not in
That's when the
slavery.
Haitians invaded the first time, right? That's what he's talking about. When the Haitians invaded the first time,
When
and they
Haitians
chopped the people up, and then they prohibited the slavery. Yeah,
when they killed black Dominicans and they chopped
they killed any Dominican they found benefiting off the slavery. They didn't discriminate.
So Haitians are not, you know, they're not
That's
victims.
not what happened.
Haitians are not victims.
So what happened? So what happened then, Fighter?
That's not what happened.
Who led it?
They killed didn't they decapitate 40 children? Or 40
children, adults, old people. Yes.
Isn't that kind of wrong? Isn't that wrong?
They should have did that to
Maybe
Jamaicans,
me and
bro.
you, that's wrong. But if you come from where they came from with the slavery, anyone you see benefiting from slavery, you're gonna murder them. That's a fact.
So a kid is benefiting from slavery.
You know what I'm saying?
Benefiting from slavery.
If their parents owned them, then fuck it, kill them too.
You know what countries are really racist? Egypt, Libya, Lebanon.
Don't forget America.
Sudan.
America.
Man, look, if you think slavery in America was bad, you should go look at slavery in the Middle East.
America is not racist. America is.
I mentioned that. I mentioned that the other day.
America is great. Yeah, people are just soft. America is great, bro. Y'all bugging.
Well, you can say that because you came in after you and your family came after America was done with it.
Nigga, that's your problem. You stuck in the past. We talking about right now, bro.
That's what I mean. It's easy for you to say that because your family wasn't affected. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you know where they're not so friendly about different people of immigrants or foreigners. Go to Libya, go to Palestine, go to India, go to places like that.
India definitely don't like foreigners.
Go to places like that.
Yeah.
They're gonna really they're gonna tell you if they don't look like them, it don't matter you're white, whatever. They're gonna say, "Hey, what you doing around these parts? You look too Asian-y for me. You look too Chinese for me."
They do that to the Chinese all the time. Coming into their country, into India.
All right, go ahead, Sundown. Yeah. Sundown. All right, so let me ask you this, Sundown. What was the most racist place you ever been to in the world?
Probably.
And okay, Iraq. Okay, and they were hateful against who?
So I noticed little things. So like, again, I go in with the army, right? So sometimes I'm the only person that does my job, and I noticed that when I would try to help out the commandos, they didn't want to hear it from me. But if there's somebody else of a lighter complexion would come up and say the same exact thing, they would be more willing to listen. And I picked up on that. So like if I'm trying to instruct them on how to properly clear a zone, they wouldn't want to really listen to me. But if somebody else did, they would be more active.
Because you keep pausing it after every word you speak.
All right, so listen. All right, so I talk on radios for a living. So there's a thing called a pause break when you talk on radios, so you clear like dead air. So I have a habit of doing that. So if I'm talking to somebody, sometimes I'll pause and then I'll start talking again.
So
I've been talking on radios for 16 years.
Sundown.
Yep.
In
Better than me
Iraq,
just saying,
sundown in
what
Iraq.
were you saying, Terrell?
No, I was saying in Iraq, sundown. They treated you very badly, the natives.
The military personnel, yeah, I would say they didn't treat me bad. They would listen to me. It's just that if it was coming from somebody else, they would be more apt to listen to them than me.
Well, that's just crazy. Y'all all on one team. This is why I can't join no military.
I mean, the Middle
It's
Eastern,
not
you
us.
know,
Look, it's just the foreign military. Like it's not every military. Like I've trained with the Italians. I've trained with the Germans. I've trained with the French. It's not all the militaries. Most militaries are cool, but you have some that are dogmatic and they don't like listening to other people.
You ever seen Russian soldiers? Ever trained with Russian
No,
soldiers? Okay.
no,
Or the Chinese soldiers?
no.
Okay. Always curious.
I've seen Chinese soldiers before when I was in Africa, but I never actually trained with them.
Yeah, I kind of curious how their military is, because I think they on a global conquest. They about to be the next super.
Financially, yes. They're doing it in a different way. They're doing it financially. That's how their conquest is.
Yeah, they trying to do predatory loans to places in Africa.
All right, so let me play this video one more time, so y'all can see. Oh, let me finish this. Let me finish the rest of this.
Now I know you can say, well, hey, Phil, in this country we being oppressed, and
Mute up, everybody,
Brazil, and we're gonna address all that too. Trust me, it's coming. But I can't support the Dominican Republic like that. I know some of my people are there, and I love my people, but with that government, they are very, very hostile to black people, especially dark-skinned black people.
You ask me, I think Haiti's very hostile to the people.
The assumption, if you lynching black people, you lynching them. There even reports say you lynching them.
Lynching? Come on, man. KKK in DR? What the fuck? Who the fuck got time for that?
I mean, want to be a Klan? No, it's not safe for black Americans to go over to the Dominican Republic.
Nigga never heard of Sosua. Yo, this dude's a clown, man. That dude is a clown.
But what's sad is the fact that people will see that and believe that.
Yes, they'll see that dumbass
and
video.
They'll think that everybody has that viewpoint.
Nigga's capping. Nigga is capping. Nigga capping. The Dominicans have white supremacists. Look what it, bro. I'm gonna put you on timeout for 5 minutes, bro, for that dumb comment.
So let me talk about Italy, since we were speaking on that before. So in Italy, they had this like citizenship program to where you could be from another country, you could be from Africa, you could be from Romania, you could be from like North Africa. It didn't matter. If you went to school or if you went to university out in Italy and you finished university, then they would give you your citizenship. It was a way for them to boost their numbers as far as school. So what was happening was you had people that were getting these temporary visas to go to school, and then they'd drop out like the first semester, second semester, and live in the country illegally. Well, I forget what his name is, 'cause it's been a long time. Well, he came into office, and when he came into office, he revamped he revised the school program, and he started kicking out people from Morocco, people from Romania, people from Croatia, and they said that he was a nationalist, he was a white supremacist, he was racist against Africans, whatever. But when I was there, I was able to explain to people, it was like, nah, he wasn't kicking these people out, especially the Africans. He wasn't kicking them out because they were African. He was kicking them out because they were abusing the school system program that they had. So if they didn't finish the school program like they were supposed to, then yeah, that he had every right to kick them out. And the highest percentage of people that he kicked out were people that were Slavic, like the Romanians, Croatians, Slovenians, the people from the Czech Republic. That's who he kicked out. He kicked out more of them than he did of actual Africans. But they were so focused on just the Africans. Because, at that time you had, like in Spain, the Africans were coming over. Then they were blaming France for, or they were blaming Africans for like the rape gangs in France, but they were actually Pakis. So it's yes, that guy.
Wait, there was Pakis?
Yeah, Pakistanis. Those are the ones that's doing the rape gangs.
Wait, that's who was doing it, bro. They were all over Twitter talking about the black people. Wow.
Yeah, it's the Pakis that's doing that. They were doing that in Italy. They were doing that in Germany. They're really bad out in Sweden. Like Sweden.
Yeah, they killed and raped. Like they killed one girl. They killed like this one chick. They had like some big protests for it in Sweden.
Yeah. But the same thing. Like it's like people, all those people, the vast majority of the ones that got kicked out were white people, if you want to call them white. But they focused on the tiny little bit of Africans that they kicked out. Instead, it was race related. And I feel like that's what's happening with the DR. They're trying to make it about race, but they're overlooking the fact that the Haitians are in DR illegally. Like, if you're there illegally, you have every right to get put out. And you can't look at the government, regardless of what country it is. You can't look at Dominicans and paint them in a bad light because they're getting rid of all the illegal Haitians. That's what they're supposed to do. Nation comes first.
You think they're trying to paint a narrative where they try and make people racist when they really ain't, and they just protecting their country?
I think so.
Yep. Because this is a messy topic and it is kind of high. So
what y'all think of the possibility of the little Haitian civil war they got going on spilling over to the DR, and then it becomes a Haitian versus Dominican war?
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, if it spills over, if it does spill over to the DR, if it did spill over, then y'all got every right to defend y'all's country because that has nothing to do with you.
Haiti doesn't even have a military.
There's a lot of videos of Haitian gangs threatening to invade DR.
Wait, Regan, you can't say that because that video when it was that dude, you have it on your channel where the guy was screaming and they had the machine guns and all that. I don't think they were speaking about DR. I think that video was they were speaking about their own struggle out there in the country.
They were.
No, there's some other
videos.
I've
If it
seen
moves in a good light,
that.
But you gotta take it for face value though, man, because there's people in America. You got fat white people living in backwoods Mississippi talking about bring on the Civil War, bring on the race war, and that shit's not gonna happen. That's just people talking. So you can't really take all of it for like literally, because at the end of the day, people like to just talk. But I would say, stay aware of it.
I remember
if anybody says that they're going to invade my country, even if they just bluffing, I'm still going to take note.
Sundown, you know how when I realized how insignificant racism is or hatred is, basically just based off of your appearance, was I remember one of my ex-girlfriend, she was mixed, right? So she was white and black. She was a German and Nigerian. She was raised with a white family though. We were watching a documentary on Netflix, and she paused it, and it was about a ring of these like KKK dude that lived like somewhere in North Carolina, South Carolina, some shit, and then she's saying, "What do you feel about that?" And I said, "He sounds like a dumbass. Like he doesn't even know. He probably doesn't even know how to spell his own name. Like just the way he was speaking, and the way he frames his sentences, and the way he thinks, his ideas, the way he structures his ideas doesn't make it. It has no logic. He sounds like he belongs in a mental institute." And she said, "What does it make you look at it different now?" I'm like, Yeah, I look at the people who are like KKK, whatever. Like they're not even a threat. They're just stupid.
Yeah,
Like joke.
That's
It's a
what it
joke.
is. What racism is. It's ignorance.
it took me living in Europe to get over color because
Right.
that's
Right.
where I kind of yeah, that's where I kind of got my little awakening because I noticed that like over there, if you meet a African person, they're going to tell you the country that they come from. They're not going to tell you that they're black. If you see a white person, they're going to tell you the country that they come from. They're not going to tell you that they're white.
Many people
So
from
I
different countries.
was no, I said it before. Like I was leaving, getting ready to come back to the States, and like the first conversation I ever had with my neighbor, you know, he had asked me, if I wanted to stay in Italy, and I was like, yeah, I would, but I'd probably stick out due to the fact that I'm black. And he looked at his wife, and they kind of looked puzzled, and then they were like, "You're not black, you're brown." And like I laughed, but it kind of stuck with me because they were literally thinking about the color. They didn't know about the whole ethnicity thing that America likes to go by with making people white, making people black, making people this, making people that.
America started
So when
that racial construct.
yeah, everybody identifies by their nation over there. Even Chinese people, if they're Han, they'll say they're people of the Han, from the Han dynasty. So
Yeah, I see a lot of people from
how am
Africa.
I
They
how am
on the
I
street.
delusional? It's true.
No, he's not talking about you, Sundown. So, wait, he's talking about Keith. Not because when he says son, that's what he's talking about when he says son. He
Okay,
uses it.
okay.
Yeah, he's not talking about you. Because he's talking because
Yeah,
Keith.
I'm telling you, if you don't believe, if you don't believe me,
He's
all you
not
got to
talking
do
about.
is
Yeah, Sundown. He's
okay,
not talking
okay,
about you though. Yeah, he's talking about
all right,
when he says son, he used it with the U. That's how the 5%ers use it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's right. Because
all right,
Keith Nelson said that he has no white in him, but just
oh
because
yeah,
he's
yeah.
like Self Style said, yeah, not you, Sundown.
I was like, all right, but no,
Yeah.
it's true. It takes people leaving to have their eyes open, just to see how closed off or closed minded people are here.
Look,
Like
Jorinko
there were
Polo.
people,
Go
yeah,
ahead,
there
bro.
were people in no, there were people in Germany that hated Germany because it didn't have a Walmart, and they didn't want to be in Germany because Germany didn't have a Walmart, or they didn't have this fast food restaurant, or they didn't have that restaurant to eat at. And it's just that's why there's this term called "stupid American," where they always Europeans always clown Americans because Americans, in a sense, are stupid globally and how they interact with other countries.
They got some countries in the Middle East, they don't even sell hamburgers because they don't believe in chopping up cows.
That's I believe that's India.
That's
Cows
India
are sacred.
and Bangladesh.
Good. And people look at that and say, "Oh my God, that's so weird." Like, hey, they just look at the world differently than you do, but people don't comprehend that.
Oh, that shit is
Yeah.
sacred. They don't play that shit.
Yeah.
Play what?
Remember Bubble Boy?
With cows, they will stop traffic if a cow is just sitting in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
You can't go nowhere. They'll just can't mess with it. Let that thing sit right there and chill until it feels like moving.
Yeah.
You ever saw that news article a couple 10 years ago about that dude that put a hit on his son's wife? In India, I think it was Indian people. They put a hit on their son's wife because she was, I'm not sure what she was, but she wasn't Indian. So they put a hit on the wife because it was causing dishonor to the family.
I know in Italy there was a guy that there was an Arab guy that cut his daughter's head off because she was dating an Italian guy.
Oh
That's
my!
what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking.
No,
Bring
but
back the patriarchy, baby.
in Italy, they discriminate on each other. They don't even care about others, really.
Oh, that's true.
They be like,
Yeah, Northern Italians and Southern Italians. That's true.
yeah, in Europe they disrespect the fuck out of each other. You know, they don't even really care about others that much. You know, unless it's about controlling their money. You know,
I
like
know.
I had this English dude. He came right, and he went off on like this racist rant right about Irish people. And I was sitting here like, bro, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about because I don't know anything about the Irish, right? But the way he was so angry and hateful, I was like, yo, these people hate each other for no reason. Well, I'm sure they have reasons. I just don't know
Yeah,
their
the
reasons.
most disliked people in Europe are people from like the Slavic regions, like the Romanians. Everybody hates the
Mm.
Romanians. The Romanians, the
Yeah, like
Croatians. They they're the ones that work in the strip clubs. So they're the ones that either work in the strip clubs. They're the ones that they categorize as gypsies. They're the ones that are that like to break in people's cars. So
they're the top criminals.
everybody everywhere. Yeah, the Africans. So the reason why people don't like the Africans is because the Africans kept getting in trouble for soliciting. So you would be in like Milan, which is the fashion capital. You have a Gucci store, and then you have a group of African guys sitting out there trying to sell knockoff Gucci belts. You know what I mean? Like the that's why the Africans were like they were more like pests, like get out of here. But the Italian men loved African women.
Yeah,
When my mom came to visit me,
For like a good
we
time or
went to
like,
Rome. Yeah, no, like they find them attractive. Like when my mom came to visit me, we went to Rome, and some random Italian guy walked up and rubbed my mom on the arm, almost split his wig. But yeah, that happens all the time. They love black women out there. The Italian women, they only talk to Italian men.
African women are so pretty and fine. You should see the women like
yeah,
they got some fine women in Africa.
Wrong.
bro.
No.
Over here, we really messed up over here. Like, what the fuck happened?
Those African
Like,
women who got
Self-hatred.
fashion, the African
I think it was self hatred, and like we gotta fix that shit quickly, cause let me not even.
yeah, we got that self-hatred bad. We have to stop because that's going to kill us at the end. We have to realize that we are human. Because self-hatred will mess you up.
But y'all not African.
I was just saying.
They'll let us know that quick. You go over there too.
They're gonna tell you fucking Yankee.
They'll let you know that quick.
Oh, I learned that Africa, you know how we say someone's acting white? They do the same shit, bro.
They call African Americans white people.
They call everybody white people. They call anybody that's like well, black, that acts like a Europe, in their opinion, how Europeans act. They'll call you white.
They'll say
that. I can't wait to see like somebody like a pro-black person go over, like radical over there, go over there, right? For him to go to like Nigeria and like wearing a what's those clothes, the clothes they wear, the dashiki, like a dashiki. Yep. Right.
Well, a dashiki isn't regular clothes. You gotta know when to wear it. You know.
Yeah, okay, but just for someone that's so pro-black woke and go over there, then I look at them funny, like laugh at them, like.
Yeah. So Miss H, she said it was something. It's not a dashiki. I was wrong. Well, I haven't spoken on Africa in a bit because me and her kind of talk. So like their traditional garb that they have. A lot of Americans were wearing it and they were looking at them kind of crazy. But I just remember going to the shop at PX, the little PX they had on Camp Lemonnier, which is in Djibouti. And everybody was like, what up, American? It was never welcome back or none of that. Oh, American.
I'm gonna tell you how messed up the world is.
Did they go as tourists or did they go like to move back?
Nah, I was on deployment out there.
Also, it was the soldiers they was talking to.
No, it was a deployment. We weren't like there traveling or there to have a good time. We were actually there for a deployment.
Yeah,
so we were there on like government orders.
I'm 100% Nigerian.
I doubt it. You're probably more like Congolese.
Nah,
Angolan.
He's Haitian, 100% Haitian.
Nah, the Haitians are fun. Nah, the Haitians are fun. Nah, the Haitians are fun. I don't think Platter's fun. He don't come from. He don't have that look.
Yo, no wonder I love Haitian women.
Yo, Haitian women got some fatness, bro. They be cooking that griot.
Oh, the way they cook is so fucking good.
They do. That's the one thing that they are good at is cooking.
Like, bro, that food is just. Oh.
Yo, I gotta be up in like 5.5 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut out.
Hey, bro,
I'm glad that you actually. Yeah, I'm glad that you kind of talked about this a little bit. I was hoping that other people would talk about this because I felt like they would know more, just like from the history standpoint. But at least you touched on it.
Yeah. Now we will on part 2. We're gonna do a part 2. I'm not gonna
this time. Like, don't do it at like 10:30.
Yeah, and dude, I had to get my workout in, man, and then I had to get this. I had to get this USB C type cord because I broke it last night, so I couldn't use my microphone. And I paid a lot of money for this microphone, so I'm gonna use it. So I went to Walmart real quick. I had to buy a cord, and I had to get my workout in, man.
Yeah.
My fitness is more important. But yeah, now we're gonna do a part 2. We're gonna do a part 2 soon, and yeah, that one is gonna be more informative with data.
Yeah.
This was more of an intro.
Yeah, but I do respect the Haitian people. I do hope that they can get a stable economy and they can start to run the country and not have to depend on other people or not have to have the focus on leaving that country to go to other countries. I just hope that they can turn it around. It won't happen in my lifetime, but I would love to see the wheels get set in motion. And if I do see the wheels get set in motion, I really wouldn't mind going there and helping. But I don't want to help them now.
There, man. You don't gotta go to the capital. So you can still go there.
No, I don't want to go there. No, I don't want to go there and help and know that my help is going to be in vain. I want to be able to go and see that like what I'm doing actually has an impact and is actually working. Because a lot of missionaries
vacation. You don't gotta help anybody. Help yourself.
Oh, you see when I go on vacation. I wouldn't mind. I've never been to the Caribbean or Latin America at all, except for one place. But yeah, I wouldn't mind going just to see it. But I really want to help. And if, like I said, if they put something in place to where it actually starts helping, then yeah, I would love to go there. I would love to donate and do what I can to help it a little further. And I hope that the DR, gets that.
That's not happening, bro.
What do you mean? What's not happening? Haiti changing?
They're not gonna let Haiti build itself up.
Who's they?
America, France, the people that invaded last time.
Look it up for me. Do me a favor and look it up because I heard that the U.S. took its sanctions off. So Haiti's not sanctioned anymore. That's what I heard. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't look it up.
U.S. and France, they will never get over Haiti freeing themselves. All right, that's why
They will
Haiti
I
is
not.
believe that. That's true.
what they are today. They will never get over that. You know, if you even look,
And
if you dig back into history and read up, you know, once the revolution happened, if you read up, you know, how slave masters in America fell and how everybody was panicking. Most of the slave masters in Haiti moved to Louisiana, you know, and people were scared. They were really scared. And yeah, I mean, Louisiana would even be a state without for the Haitians. You know, most of the Midwest also. You know, so
When I
Haiti had
when
a
I heard
huge
that
on his on
when I heard that Haitian
American history.
a
but like
Haitian
I said,
man
I
named
don't know.
Chicago.
So what?
Hold on, hold on.
A Haitian man named Chicago.
And what about?
And I'm just saying a Haitian man named Chicago. Chicago.
What about it?
Huh?
No, I'm just saying that's what happened. You know what I mean?
Yo, you gotta. I know what you're speaking about, but you have to, you know, get more in depth than that. You can't just throw random facts, bro.
A biracial Haitian man moved to Haiti, moved to Chicago, and he set up what would later be fully Chicago, but he named it
Oh, yeah,
Chicago.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's the founder.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
A
Yeah.
word? That's crazy.
yeah.
So Chicago was never founded by a white person or an African American. It was founded by a Haitian person, if I'm correct.
There's no such thing as African American. Just Americans.
Yeah, he was like a trader and
Oh,
stuff like that.
you on your Roy chest shit, my man. Nah, you right. You right. You know, you are American.
Go to Africa and tell them, yo, you're African, and they're gonna look at you like that's stupid
Well,
because that's dumb.
it
Because in
depends.
Africa they identify by their nation, right? And what like their tribes, like Igbo from Nigeria, right? Or you know what I'm saying, whatever. That's why I just think it's retarded how all of the world, when they refer to people from sub-Saharan Africa, they just give them the blanket of Africa, right? No, that's he's African. It's like no, the person's Nigerian,
That's
they're
because
Cambodian, they're South African. You know what I
Even
mean?
in
no, but
Nigeria,
even those names
in
were given
Nigeria.
to them.
Here goes Blood Moon, always trying to be boss me around. Blood Moon, I'm gonna expose you. Be quiet, fighter. You need to bring a Haitian that actually knows what's happening, and not these young Haitian American that you
So tell
know.
her to
Oh
come
my
So,
up.
god,
so
Tell
Not
her to
even
come
a
up.
oh,
Blood Moon, come up before I
I'm
expose you.
dead.
She's Haitian,
I'm
isn't she?
dead.
Yeah, she is
Blood
Haitian.
Moon trolling.
She's a Haitian. Blood Moon's a
She's
Haitian
Haitian. I
grandma.
saw her in person.
But to be honest, the only nation in sub-Saharan Africa that can claim its nation is Ethiopia. Everything else is just chopped up, you know. Like the Congo. Like why are they chopped the kingdom of the Congo into three? And that doesn't even make any sense. Like
That's why I say
Nigeria's a dumbass country because it doesn't even make sense to
Oh
have
my,
the Fulani, the Hausa, the Igbo,
what?
the Yoruba, and all of them together. Like it's just stupid.
How is
that's why I
that?
was
How is that a dumb country?
Nigeria is well off.
Because they literally put people from ethnicities that hate each other under one umbrella. So now they're at war with each other.
so.
Now it's really the north and south. Not really
Yeah, and the north is
the
which group?
north, Christian south.
What's the north though? The Fulani, the
That's
Haus.
the House of
I can't
States.
pronounce their name. And then the south is the Igbo, Yoruba, and the rest, right? One is more Muslim, one is more, sadly, Christian.
But you gotta, there's
And like
hundreds of ethnic groups in Nigeria. Hundreds. It's not just Igbo, Yoruba, or those are the mainstream.
there are hundreds, but the northern Nigerians, they remember they imposed Sharia law on Nigeria. And like, how are you gonna do that? Like, they were literally killing people for cheating. Like, can you imagine that?
But you
Do
see
you
how
want to be part of a would you want to be in a country where like these Muslims are telling you you gotta kill, they're gonna kill your husband just because he cheated one time? Come on, man.
Were they killing husbands or were they killing wives? Which one were they killing?
Both.
Well, you know, the wives.
And then it's funny. And then it's funny because a dude that like enforced it, right? He got caught cheating, and he was like, "Oh well, I'm different.
I thought they
Like,
do that.
I'm a public figure, huh?"
I thought they do that to the women if they cheat.
They do it to everybody. They don't, bro. Islam, they do not care.
Yo, Islam is the best religion because they got their bitches in line, bro. Like that's what I'm talking about, man. They need to get more credit.
Come on, no way. No.
Yes, they do. Name another religion. Christianity is dead because they got their women just running amok, yo. Women pass. Christians let porn stars become pastors. Female porn stars become that they dead. Once you do that, it's over. That ain't happening. Ain't no female porn star gonna be an imam. And you know what I'm saying? That's not gonna ain't no female gonna be an imam either, but a porn star, she gonna put her head down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's gonna do. She's just gonna sit in the corner somewhere. Listen.
You see, Islam is great and all, but I want you to remember, my brother, Islam is what started the slave trade that would eventually reach Europe, and cause our people to come on this side of the earth.
No, the Jews started. No, the Jews started the transatlantic slave trade.
No, here we go with the Jews. Here we go. No, it was the Arabs that went to Spain. Rubbed off their practices, rubbed off from the Spanish.
The Portugal started the slave. The Portugal and the Dutch started the slave trade. The transatlantic slave trade. Same fucking size things. They went to remember because they went to the Mali kingdom, which was Muslim. Now, why would they do that? Because they already had Muslim links. But what that got to do with Islam keeping bitches in line? Like, that's what I want to know, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all not answering my question.
How is threatening to? It's not even keeping in line because they're just threatening to kill them. That's it. That's not keeping chicks in line.
But are these bitches in line? Are they in line though? Yes or no?
That doesn't no.
But are they in line? Are they cutting up?
No, they're not cutting up.
Okay, then. So them bitches is in line. Keep it a buck. Come on, bro. Like, let's stop the cap right now. All right, what's going on in the West right now with Christianity? What's going on in these Christian countries? They running them up. They thoughting it up. And you got girls that are thoughts with God first in their Instagram posts. Come on, don't come for me with you. Never gonna see no Muslim girl with no Allah first, and she thoughting it up on the gram. That ain't happening. You know why? Because Islam don't play, my guy. They don't play. All right, represent.
You're doing okay. Yes, the women aren't able to thought it up at a risk of death.
Okay, then. What's wrong with that?
Fighter, you can attest to this, fighter. When those Muslim chicks come to the West, they act freaky as hell.
Yes, because the West allows that. The West gives them rights. However,
no,
in Islamic countries, these chicks are in the kitchen. All right, they're in the kitchen. They cooking. They cleaning. All right, they folding clothes. They taking care of these kids. They children. All right. What y'all doing?
Crazy.
Here's the difference. See, this is why I talk a lot. Like, this is why I come for people who talk about people from the Black community talking about how they want their society, they want their community to be all great, and y'all really don't understand what it takes to have a great community. A lot of people don't understand it. You can't have a great community when your women are running amok. You just can't have that, bro. It's just not. It's not sustainable. You understand what I'm saying?
Malcolm X talked about that.
And what was he? What was he though, baby? What was my man Malcolm? What was my man Malcolm? Let me hear you say it.
He was a Muslim.
Okay, because Muslims, they got their bitches in line, bro. Facts. Don't come for me. If she ain't making sandwiches or folding laundry, she better be with them children. That's it.
Islam is a pretty strict religion.
It's good.
But I'm telling you, like, it's not a good religion. Like, no,
it is a great religion. It is a great religion.
No, them niggas is crazy.
They crazy? How many Muslim people you know? I was in a Muslim country, bro. I'm telling you, they got their women in line, bro. Straight up. That shit is a sight to behold.
That's fear.
So what?
That's just fear. That's not really being in line, though. That's just like,
yo, Tino, what I do? Tino, what I do?
you saying some crazy shit, bro.
Okay,
no.
okay. So let me ask you a question.
Keeping a woman in line would be like, you know who keeps women in line? Rastas.
What?
Bill do keep
Rastafarian.
Rastafarians don't keep no women in line, bro. You know how many Jamaican chicks I done smash? Jamaican chicks, they wild for the night. Get out of here, bro. Jamaican chicks,
that's actually that's allowed. That's allowed.
Nah, the best box I ever had was a Jamaican chick.
Not all Jamaican chicks are Rastafarian, though. No.
Listen, man. If they not listen, Islam is running the show right now when it comes to keeping their bitches in line. Ain't no other.
I'll admit that Islam has played a good part in protecting, in helping the. How do I say?
Come on, just be honest. Stop trying to be politically correct. Say how you feel as a man. As a man,
Islam,
you prefer.
Islam.
What would you prefer, to have a woman living under Islamic society, or would you prefer, right, to have a woman living under a Christian society?
Neither.
You only got two choices. You got to pick one.
I'm not.
Either you pick one or you have to die. Your third choice is death. So I got a gun to your head.
I don't believe in Abrahamic religions.
Okay, well you gotta. So then you die then. So you're just gonna die. So that's it. Your third option is death. So you rather die. You rather die than keep a woman in line. What kind of world are you living, bro? You've been indoctrinated by this feminist ideology. I'm here to save
a woman.
I'm here to save
controlling a woman's every move is not the way to go, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Hold on. First of all, you don't control her every move. You just tell her
what
the move. No, you just tell her what the move is, and she does it because of the pressure.
Controlling her move.
No, it's not controlling, because she has a choice. She doesn't have to get married.
She doesn't have a choice.
She doesn't have to get married. No, she doesn't have to get married.
What's the other option?
She doesn't have to get married.
After marriage, what are her options?
Either she do what she told, she gets the sword. Like, that's it, bro. Like, come on. Okay, name how many Christian countries, right, where the entirety of the citizens are wealthy. Don't worry, I'll wait.
There's no country on earth where everybody's wealthy.
Dubai, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia. All of those countries, all the citizens are wealthy, and they import labor. They all import labor to those countries. Bro, listen. It's okay, man. So you would rather die than have a keep a woman in line. Bro.
What do you mean keep a woman in line?
Bro, yo, that's sad right now, man.
Everybody has their own will, You know, if you tell a chick she can't go there, she might just go there, and you just won't know.
But that's true, you do. But if society says I could chop her up and feed her to the pigs, less women are gonna do that, right? Women operate. Hold on. Women operate based off of an environment. Right, based off of whatever the
everybody does. Everybody does. That's human nature. That's nature. Period.
Mainly women, because men will rebel. Men will rebel and have an uprising if it's too crazy. Right? Mainly women. You understand what I'm saying? So here's my thing, right, bro? You want to live out here with these feminists? Have some fun. You understand what I'm saying?
Why are you mentioning feminism, bro?
Because you have feminist ideologies. Everybody in America has feminist ideologies. It's just a level of feminism of which you've been indoctrinated with. You understand what I'm saying? So it's okay, bro. I forgive you. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, look, bro. You know, men have to stay in line in Muslim countries too, right? Or
yes, they do.
As well, you know?
Yes, they do. So I agree with that.
You here acting like you about to get. You can't talk about they fun for a night. You can't do that shit in a Muslim country. Now you're gonna have to wife that bitch.
Yeah, you can have multiple wives. You can have multiple wives.
Every time you want to fuck, you gotta wife a chick. Is that what you want? No. No.
You can have multiple. You can have multiple wives though in Islam.
But who wants multiple wives? Now you got to be around every day.
I would take multiple wives. It's not a big deal.
I would rather no. Like,
not me.
Let's say you walking down the street, right? And you like, damn, look at this Spanish shorty here. Now you gotta wife her because you want to fuck. Then tomorrow, right? You walking down the street. You like,
hold on.
Tomorrow, okay. You like,
so
damn.
I
Black
see what the
looking
problem
good
is.
right here with that fat ass. Now you gotta
as a man, to be successful enough to provide for a family and have multiple wives, or even just one wife, you have to practice dick discipline. You can't just be out here sticking your thing in everything, right? You have to have a certain level of control amongst yourself in order that you can achieve certain goals in life, right? If you want to be a low life, yeah, you could go around and doing that, right? Trust me, I did it. I did it before, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I can hear. I know you did, bro.
However,
we all have.
When you make a decision to get married and start a family, you gotta have a certain level of pride within yourself. You see what I'm saying? To say, I'm gonna do things that's gonna be beneficial of my family. Yeah, I get on women a lot, but like that's because I believe men should hold themselves to a high standard as well. Right, I'm not just going to be out here sticking and moving.
So you're saying you would rather have to get married and do all this shit than just have fun?
I'm saying it's better for society as a whole.
How? These niggas started a slave. They started a giant slave trade.
Why are you talking
that
about
has
the
not
past?
ended.
Leave the past alone. What is the past got to do
present,
now?
bro. They doing
what
it
do you
right
gotta
now.
do now? No.
Right now.
Okay.
They're doing it right now.
What are you doing right now? You understand what I'm saying? You worrying about a whole group of there's Muslims that are not in the slave trade that are not taking those actions. So you're gonna blame all Muslims for one group of people?
Well, what?
So all Muslims are in the slave trade right now. Are you serious?
Oh,
you sound like a white supremacist. You sound like a white. You just said you was willing to blame. You was gonna blame.
Bro, you talking about controlling women?
What is that got
big
to do
up
with anything?
the Muslims? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Real
They
talk,
out here
bro.
murdering people. They out here killing people left and right because they don't. Because Muslims.
Really? So black people,
they out here people.
white people in America are killing, murdering people.
Black crime.
No, I said black people and white people. They're not killing people in America. Like your talking points is invalid, bro.
All right, but they're not the ones talking about, oh, my religion says I can't kill you unless you're not Christian. No one saying that.
So you're gonna be Islamophobic, right? We're gonna be Islamophobic right now. That's what we're doing. We being Islamophobic right now.
Because that's how they act. That's how they act.
All right, guys, listen. This is a great, funny live, but we're getting way off topic. I'm gonna do a part 2. I'm gonna have a part 2 on this, where I'm gonna be more informative. This is more of an intro. This is more like foreplay. We're gonna speak on this in a following live, not my next live, but a following live. And I want to thank everyone for joining in and give their opinion. I want everyone just to please hit that like button. Follow my Instagram, Fighter Complex 7. Support the channel, and I'm gonna not tomorrow, probably not tomorrow because I'm busy, but probably towards the end of the week, I'm gonna show y'all what a piece of equipment I bought, so I can show you the donations that you guys give me. I use it wisely for equipment, so I could provide you a better show. So I want to thank everyone for joining in. Stay tuned for the next stream, and guys, start inviting your friends or anyone, your partner, whatever, to start coming in on the show. Come on, no way. You saying show blind thought, bro. Come on, man. Nah, that's my friend, man. You can't talk about her. She's somebody's mother. I'm not showing her. But listen, y'all. Everyone hit that like button, but it is getting late tonight. I was only gonna be live, like I said, for like an hour or two, and I'm keeping my word. What's good, Rod Lewis? Shine. But yeah, man. Everyone, Rod, you better hit that like button, nigga. And I just saw you just subscribed to my channel. That's crazy, bro. Anyone watching this, subscribe to the channel. I'll show a picture of her real quick. But yeah, she's a sexy chick, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's really unfortunate what happened to her. Yo, what's going on, man? Somebody like chewing on a microphone? Like, what's going on? Yeah, in the comments, guys, what topic should I speak on?
Give us some topics.
Yeah,
dating.
What? Haiti?
Dating. Nah, no more Haiti. No more race talk.
Yeah. I have. I mean, so speaking about Haiti's not race talk, but you guys make it about race talk.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. You know, no more like those controversial shit. You know, lighthearted streams. You know, like one or two. That would be fun.
I see my subscribers climbing, man. My goal is before the summer ends, before September, to reach that 1,000. So y'all guys keep subscribing, share the video. It's easy to screenshot, share the video. You know, tell people to follow my Instagram, follow my Instagram.
Share on social media.
Yeah, man. And tell people that if you know anyone that would be knowledgeable on these certain topics, let them know. They can hop in. Anyone's allowed in here to hop. I don't care if you're gay, white, Asian, Haitian, Dominican, Puerto Rican. Anyone can hop in and spew to this position. Over here, we don't discriminate or we don't limit our panels to only a certain amount of people. Because I don't have an agenda. Other YouTube channels, they do have an agenda. So that's why they try to limit the voices and limit mouthpieces. Over here, we don't do that. Okay.
This is pure entertainment.
Yeah, this is pure entertainment, but we like to speak the truth. Okay. And this is not a facade. I'm not trying to act like I'm fighting for these certain rights when I'm just capping. You know, a lot of these people on here be capping. So, yeah, like Danny says, PC is against all code. I just don't want people saying certain words on here, key words that can knock off my channel, you know. But yeah, man, we on the road to 1,000. The goal is before the summer ends, I'm gonna reach that 1,000, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
All right, bro. I'll catch you later, yo.
Yeah, it was nice having you on here.
Yep, Lord is back. Yo, guys, I don't know. Someone sounds like they're in tornado or something. Cyclone. Gotta mute up, man. I don't know what's going on. Got a background noise. Yo, come on, man, dude. What's good, Lord? Lord, you muted. Lord, you're muted.
Nah, homie gone.
Nah, he just hopped in right now.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh, his mic is acting up.
His mic, yeah.
All right, let me get pictures of this girl real quick because I know y'all going crazy about it. Yeah, let me find a good one. Yo, this weather is hot. It's crazy. It's crazy how hot it is. It's crazy how hot it is. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, this week I'll be watching the In the Heights movie with a Dominican friend of mine. You guys have never seen her. We're gonna go to the movie theater like the end of the week. I say maybe Thursday. I'm gonna watch it with her, and I'll probably have the live stream during next weekend anywhere between Friday through Sunday. I will have that live stream with my friend Satchel, pretty Dominican lady, and yeah, I'm gonna interview her so she can give her outlook on it, and then I'll do a live and give my 2 cents. I'll give my 2 cents because I still haven't seen the movie, you know. But I'm not. I'm open to watching all type of movies. I don't care if it's a musical or not. Not my go-to type movies that I would prefer to watch, but I'm open to. I'm open to watch it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna show you how to, this my sexy friend, and I'm out of here. Make a stream about stocks and options for others to discuss plays or strategies. All right, brother. Fighter's gonna fall asleep. About when? Lord Hawkins says, "Don't waste your money. Just HBO Max." Nah, it's an experience, bro. I'm not paying just to watch the movie. It's not about just watching a movie. I'm paying for the experience.
I know a topic we can do. We can make a topic about Dominicans' migration to Puerto Rico, and that seems like Dominicans going over to Puerto Rico.
Nah, actually, it's happening in reverse now. Puerto Ricans are going to DR. And in the 1900s, because of the sugar cane fields, Puerto Ricans were going to DR.
I don't think Caribbean islands should really care because we all have family like that's migrated around. You know what I'm saying? I got family in Cuba, and I got family in Jamaica that's Cuban. So Puerto Rico, DR, Cuba, Jamaica, Grenada, who cares? Haiti.
All right, this is my female friend. Man, she blind now. Yo, beautiful girl. But yo, she crazy. Like, she's crazy. That's her right there. Fire. She's Cambodian, Mexican, and black.
She's triracial.
Black.
She's black. So I guess you can say African American. She is fire. You know what I'm saying? But she crazy. She got her butt done. I'm like, girl, what's wrong with you? She must
got that money.
Wait, she's blind and got her butt done?
Yeah.
Yo,
she's crazy, man. That's why I love her
right now, bro.
Yo, that's why I love her because she fun. She is bad. She's bad.
That shit's taking over the world right now, bro.
Yeah, I feel bad for her daughter too. She has a beautiful daughter and son, man.
I don't like it when women get plastic.
So she was out here fucking without seeing the nigga face?
What?
She was out here fucking without knowing what the nigga looked like.
No, she wasn't always blind. She lost her eyesight a few years ago in a traumatic experience.
Oh damn.
Yeah, she was shot. Yeah. But yeah, guys, yo, tell us how the fake boys don't jiggle. Hey man, listen, son. Her body, her choice, right?
That's correct, Fighter. Women.
Her body, her choice, man. I don't agree with women altering their physicalities, their bodies, but hey, if that's what they want to do,
Plastic surgery mess up women. That's a horrible thing, plastic surgery.
But listen, guys, yeah, I'm gonna chill with her soon because she coming to Brooklyn with her sister. Her sister cute too. I'm gonna chill with them. Oh, and she knows Spanish. She knows Spanish too. I'm gonna chill with her sister.
Yeah, she's Mexican.
Yeah, Mexican, African, American, and Cambodian. Yeah, sexy.
She sounds sexy. Yeah.
She triracial with 3 races, so she mixed up all 3.
She from the West Coast? She from the West Coast?
Yeah, I was gonna go visit her. But I have other plans. I'm gonna go. I might be going to DR next week. So,
man.
So Yeah, so then she told me she's coming out to New York in August. So I'm gonna chill with her and her sister. So that'll be fun because they're both crazy. Um and yeah, I'll interview them. I'll make sure I interview them. So I know that's gonna be crazy because she crazy, yo. She has like stories a day, and like she's more gangster than a lot of men I know. She's crazy. So she's a real rock star.
I can never be gangster.
Yeah, man. Everyone shouldn't, because there's consequences for it,
Oh yes.
There's consequences for it. But yeah, guys, man, just stay tuned for the channel. This is the littest, dopest YouTube channel out there. Y'all keep coming in. Y'all keep coming in and watching these videos. I'm gonna keep bringing different topics. I'm gonna implement more of my, health and fitness and more boxing. I know I keep saying that, but I always forget. But it's just that I'm concentrating on other things in life right now because I believe that YouTube was taking too much of my time. It's very time consuming, and like I'm doing now, I'm gonna minimize the amount of time that I'm online on air. But I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna still, weekly do a few lives and a few videos I could upload. Danny says, "Did you make your decision? Smash or pass on that? Smash, bro. Smash all day, son. All day, all day, man. All day, man. You spoke about Javante Davis tonight. Nah, I could speak. I mean, I don't want to. I'll make a quick video on Javante Davis.
Niggas say condom or no condom. Get the hell out of here. Who the fuck wears condoms?
Not Jamaicans.
Fuck no, never that.
Not Jamaicans. But yo, hey guys, never listen. That. Before you exit, please hit that like button. Follow my Instagram. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Fighter Complex 7. Share the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, you bozos. And make sure hit that Cash App, hit the PayPal, donate to the channel. And at the end of the week, I'm gonna show you the type of things I spent my donations on equipment to make a better show. Okay, yeah, we could talk about that.
Hey, Fighter, am I muted in the
Here we go.
The Dominican Hawk Fighter smash. What happened? What happened?
A Fighter, I wanna. Am I muted in the chat room?
Not in my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. No, you're not.
Okay, it must be something on my end. I might have to check it out.
Nah, man. Nah. I ain't gonna shoot the club up. I hope not. I'm not gonna shoot the club up. Men should wear it. Blood Moon. Blood Moon, I'll shoot your club up.
I know I'm gonna wear mine because I don't want kids. I just want to have a woman in my life, but that's it. No sugar.
Yo.
You don't want kids?
No, not at all.
Listen.
I guess listen. After I'm done that sounds crazy.
Listen. After I'm done with Blood Moon, this is how many kids gonna come out of her. Look.
Nah.
Cuéntalo.
My man said he don't give her black babies.
4, 5, 6.
Nah, but that's crazy though, yo. There was mad of them in there, yo, son. The fact that it was so many of them
on top of each other.
Yo, the way that was in there, yo, they deserve to stay in DR because they put in mad work to get there.
Yo,
you imagine you imagine going through all that and then you get caught. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, guys.
Oh yeah, Venezuela. their immigration's going berserk too, man.
But we gonna speak. I'm gonna do a part 2 on this. I'm gonna do a part 2, guys. So stay
The
tuned.
homie said they competing with the Mexicans. I'm crying.
I'm gonna do a part 2 on this. But yeah, like I said, I was gonna do a short live. I know I started late, but the next one will be more informative. I'm attempting my best not to keep these topics, keep it away from being ratchet or too raunchy or people just arguing, slurring slurs and stuff. Trying to change it up a little bit. But hey, y'all, thank you everyone for joining in. It was my pleasure. And peace out. Stay dangerous until the next time. Good night, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
Good night.
Peace.
Hey, una mochila ahí. Oye, pero bien. Wait, sí. Wait. Y baúl. 11. El otro. 12. Mira a ver si en el baúl hay. 13, sí, claro que hay. 13, bien. Con la cámara. 14. Al paso, sal. 15. Ya están botados. 16. 17. 18. No lo liguen con los morenos. 18, comandante. 18.
All right, y'all. Peace. Good night.